Hi YouTube, we're back at it again with another video. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, this video here was not planned for today. I had honestly, I had a whole nother video planned for today. I get home from work, I go on YouTube, boom. NBA 2K has a MyCareer. They talk about builds, takeovers, the whole nine. So I know I was a little critical about the last video I posted. For those who saw the last video, I know I was a little bit critical last time, but now they have another video here where they explain about the MyCareer and, you know, badges and takeover. They about to explain it all. So hopefully, like I said before, 2K can hopefully make me eat my words when I said this was just a copy and paste game. I really hope and pray that 2K can make me eat my words. But before we get into it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss a video. And without further ado, man, let's hop into it. Alright, this is from Chris Smooth. Chris Smooth, he's like one of the, he's, 2K community, he in there. You know what I mean? One of the legends in the game. So he made like a little 5-minute video. I'm about to react to this and see what they're talking about.
We got a lot of good news today. MyCourt is making a return in 2K25. They removed.
Okay. We did ask for MyCourt. Get rid of the Gatorade. I don't want to go to the Gatorade gym. Like I ain't doing that. Give us MyCourt. So that's one positive that I'm kind of glad that they gave us back. I just feel like it just may be little tweaks that they may do. That's all I feel. I feel like it just may be a little bit of tweaks. Nothing too crazy.
Removed badge regression. Last year that was fine. They removed badge regression.
Thank you. One step in the right direction, 2K. Thank God you got rid of that. I hated that last year, bro.
Last year, that was a terrible feature.
Thank you.
That they introduced into the game where you could actually lose progress on your badges. So we had to go all year dealing with that. This year, your badges only go up. They do not go down. And here's a screenshot of the 40 badges that are in the game.
40 new badges. Okay. Let me keep going.
Said they're aiming to make every badge useful. They don't want to have badges out there that don't actually do anything, don't actually help you out. Next up is the builder. We have a new rating, the agility rating, and that is going to control your defense.
This the same builder from last year, bro. Okay. This is the same builder from last year. Okay, I see they took out stamina. And it looks like they took out acceleration. Well, probably because we found out as a community that those did not work. We found out it didn't work. So yeah, take it out the game. But other than that, this is the same exact build from last year. Not only that, if they take out acceleration, right, and they take out stamina, how are we supposed to keep our stamina up? I hope you're not about to think we about to go to the Gatorade gym and damn near grind for like 30 minutes to an hour and a half just to up our stamina, because I'm not doing that, bro. I'm sorry. I don't see myself doing it. Like I said, all I want to do is hoop. But this is the same exact builder from last year, bro.
Lateral movement, also your off-ball launches and off-ball cuts. So now the speed with ball, that attribute is going to cover all of your movements and explosions with the ball. So they simplified this, because remember last year You didn't know if acceleration or speed with ball, right? Remember, there were ratings that didn't make sense. So they're trying to clear that up for this year's game. The stamina rating has been removed. Everybody's going to start with an 85 stamina. And if you do the Gatorade workouts, you can increase your stamina.
What did I say? Well, I didn't pretty much say all the way something like that, but I knew we had to go to that Gatorade gym somehow. I knew we had to get to that gym somehow. I knew it. That's 2K for you, bro.
So you can get to a 99 overall stamina. And the good news is it doesn't matter if you get 3 stars. You can get to a grade workouts, you can increase your stamina. So you can get to a 99 overall stamina. And the good news is it doesn't matter if you get 3 stars on any of the workouts. As long as you do the workouts, you can increase your stamina by +8 each week. And once you get to 99 stamina and you do all 12 workouts in the gym, then your stamina is permanent at 99. You're going to get a badge that unlocks for all of your builds, that unlocks all the body types in the game so you can freely switch between all the different body types. Here's a screenshot of the builder. It looks like it's going to be very restrictive again because last year was one of the worst builders in the game.
It very much was. That builder last year, man, bro. I probably went through 3 or 4 builds already last year, bro. And I feel like I may do it the same thing again. 3, 4 builds, that's if I get the game. But if I do in fact get it, because like I said before our last video, I'm not getting on a release date, but if I do in fact get it, this is going to be annoying to me. I know it for a fact.
There were people that made tall players. They made 6'8" players that didn't have a dunk rating because the dunk rating was so expensive that if you did that, you wouldn't have defense or you'd be missing this, missing that. You can see here on this screenshot, this is a 98 overall. They put their dribbling all the way up. They have no defense. Their defense is in the 70s and it's at 98 overall. And don't forget, we have a new rating, the agility rating, that actually matters. So that's going to complicate things even more. To me, it doesn't look like the build is going to be very good. That's my first impression looking at this, but maybe it will be. Maybe when you fool around, maybe you can figure out how to make it work, but it looks restrictive again, in my opinion. There is one great improvement about the builder though. This year, the builder is going to tell you which animations you unlock. And when you go to test the build, you can actually equip the different animations to try it out. They also have a practice mode where there's no teammates or anything. You can just shoot. You can actually make your jump shot and practice your jump shot in there as well. So that is actually a great feature to fully test the build before you get going. There's a new takeover system. There's 70 plus takeovers in the game and it levels up different. They have different levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. When you get to level 5, not only do your ratings go up in that category, but you get a...
Whoa, they have red badges? Okay, so red badges means that you're maxed. Okay. I mean, doesn't really make me hype, but okay. Okay.
Get to level 5, not only do your ratings go up in that category, but you get a special ability that lets you dominate.
They got a takeover called barbecue chicken.
In that category. They specifically talked about barbecue chicken, letting you dominate in the post with different moves. And there's a new badge tier, the legendary badge. It comes above the Hall of Fame badge. And now for MyCareer mode, they switch from the GOAT system to the Dynasty system. So it's all about getting points as a dynasty. It's your team's success, and they're going to have rankings. They have the top so many dynasties in NBA history. And of course, the target is Michael Jordan's Bulls. You're trying to get your team's dynasty to have more points than his. The story is set in Chicago. That's where you grew up. And of course, Jordan was your idol. They do have some flashback games that you can play in. You get to play in high school. You get to play in a FIBA tournament game. And then you also get to play in a game with NBA players.
I guess that's not all that bad. High school, FIBA. I guess that's not. That's something new. But wasn't we doing that a couple years back in 2K? I forget what 2K it was, but we was in high school a couple years ago in 2K. We was invited to the USA basketball team in 2K. I just feel like either they're not really adding anything. I just feel like they bringing a lot of stuff back to 2K and just like minor tweaks. Like nothing too crazy. That's all I really feel that they doing for real. Like I'm watching it. I haven't seen anything that's like, damn, alright, cool. I like that. It's just been okay. Like I don't know. I'm not really excited for it, bro.
There's a lot of info that got released today. There is a full blog that goes over everything in even more detail. So I'm going to leave a link to that in the description and also in the comment section once it's available. It's possible this video could go live before that happens, but once it's up, it'll be there so you can read everything. You don't want to miss anything. A lot of good info was released. Let me know what you think in the comment section. My songs, He Quit the Game, Lob City, and My Camo are now available on all streaming platforms. Good defense. Oh no.
So like I said, no real enjoyment for me watching that. I just no excitement. I literally felt like I watched that video and it was nothing. I was really hoping, like I said, they was gonna make me eat my words. But when I saw that same builder, I knew to myself, it's the same game. It's gonna be the same thing. Now the takeovers, let's see how that turns out. The badges, let's see how that turns out. But at the same exact time, the restrictions for the builders, like I said, I went through 3 or 4 builds last year, bro. I went through 3 or 4 builds last year. I don't know, man. Like I said, there's no excitement here, but I guess it is what it is, man. Let me see if there's anything else that I might need to react to, but I'm gonna be honest. For those of you who pre-ordered the game, 2K got you for real. I was just about to turn the camera off, but it's this next video. The YouTuber's name is It's Reese. I watch him for a lot of my 2K, news content. I watch him. So he has a video here titled NBA 2K25 MyCareer Online. I don't know what that means, but let's see what happens. See what he's talking about.
Okay, as we get ready for this 2K MyCareer trailer, it has a potential to be a W or an L. What I mean by that is, if they actually have a feature that I'm waiting for, this gonna be something groundbreaking. But since y'all know 2K the way that I know 2K, they probably won't have this. What I'm talking about is MyCareer Online. Last year they had a game mode called Starting 5. If they
Starting 5 was something that I had fun playing. When the Parks was dead, Starting 5 was where I had some fun, bro. Real talk. I had fun at Starting 5. So I hope and pray they bring that mode back into the game. I really hope and pray.
Expand on that, this is something groundbreaking. For those of y'all that don't know what Starting 5 is, you walk into an arena with your My Player, you go up against somebody else with their My Player. It's literally a 5v5, but it's only your character in the computer against somebody else, my player, in the computer. This is groundbreaking because imagine online.
Bro, this dude in his cuts, like, why you in the, why you next to the door, bro? Like,
league, but you only control your my player, while your friends you invite to this league also control their my player, and y'all compete for whoever wins the championship.
Yeah.
Now, in this trailer, let's see if they actually created something like that. Okay, now let's get ready for this video. Let's see what they got to offer to us. Hey, I hope it's something groundbreaking and revolutionary, because if it's not, I'm personally going to be frustrated.
That the various paths that we have in the builder are going to allow all walks of our gamers to be able to have so many options.
Okay, here's the first look at the builder. Here's the first look at the builder.
One of your attributes and get to right where you want to go with.
Okay, now we get to see the badge progression. We got badges. We can see what badges they affect. We get takeover. What they mean takeovers? Why can I swap to a takeover tab? That don't make no sense. But as we look here, there's no agility. Acceleration, I mean, there's no acceleration.
I said that.
Because last year, players found out it didn't matter.
Didn't work.
As well as there's no stamina. Because players found out it didn't matter. All stamina did was make your ball handling for point guards better, but every other build never needed stamina. Because you never reached Gatorade. But anyway, let's see what else they affected in the game.
Your builder, all while you can see the various perks that your player's eventually going to be equipped with. Ultimately, it's the builder where somebody who wants to mess around with the thousands of possibilities can eventually make the build that they want to. We also,
I heard you could change, you could see what your animations are affected by your attributes, but I couldn't see that there.
make a unique build that nobody else in the world has made.
This sounds
That
really
is a fact.
intriguing. One thing I
That's
loved about last year was community members submitting their builds and you guys implementing them into the game. Are those returning?
Chat, did anybody you know use one of the community pre-made builds?
hell no. No one used that. Nobody used it. So why was it in the game? And I hope and pray it's not in this Gears game. No one used it, bro. No one used it.
Do y'all know anybody that used pre-made builds? Technically, every build in 2K is pre-made because everybody watch a YouTube video to get theirs. I'm talking the ones that 2K gave us as pre-made. Did people actually use those?
Nope.
I don't know, chat.
Ones each season with the intention of giving you access to the latest and greatest playstyles that are out there.
A lot of new features coming with this new builder system, Zach. What
Yes,
else
there
can you
is.
share
What
about
else?
creating your My Player in 2K25?
In each of these builder paths, there's access to more information than we've ever given you before.
Like what?
You'll see which badges you qualify for.
Badges.
You'll see which takeovers you qualify for in your
Takeover.
takeover system. And you'll also be able to see which animations your player will.
That's what I wanted to see, the animation qualifier. Before I finish my builds, I get to see the animation thresholds. This is an important piece because we actually do need this when we're creating our character. This is a huge W. This is important.
Ultimately, it's going to give you a really
Extremely
good feel for
important.
whether or not the player's going to move and
Oh,
react.
look at the gameplay. Look at the gameplay. Look at the gameplay. That looked as smooth. Crystal clear, smooth. Animations blend into each other properly. This
my
is
bad.
what we're
My
liking
bad.
about the new dribble mechanics. Everything streams together simultaneously. Animations don't look like animations. They blend naturally.
We have 70 takeovers and 14 special abilities. In the builder, you can see which takeovers you qualify for. Once you get into MyCareer, you can swap your takeovers in and out. They all have attribute
Did he just say you could swap them in and out? Equip takeover details. There's different takeovers. Unlock level 4 by achieving level 3 takeover in 10 games. What? There's levels of my takeover. And there's different takeovers. Default takeover does not have a takeover ability. What? So your takeovers are attribute boosts now instead of just a pure ability.
requirements that determine whether or not you're able to equip these takeovers. Once you get into the game, you're going to see your takeover meter. There's 5 levels to your takeover, and it's kind of like 5 levels of hotness. Once you hit level 5, the special ability turns on, and that allows you to kind of dominate the game for a short period of time.
Oh, wow. He's not even in Takeover on this preview.
Okay, 70 takeovers. What are some of your favorites?
I think the one
70?
gravitating towards
Yeah,
the most
yeah,
is
70.
barbecue chicken. If you're a hoop head, you know what that name means.
It's
It means
Shaq.
you're about to put somebody in the post and turn them into a rag doll. It boosts throughout the levels of Takeover. It boosts your post control, your shot close, and your strength. And then when the special ability turns on, it turns on deep post bag, which essentially allows you to completely dominate the post, again, for a short period of time, in shots, back downs, every post move you can think of.
Chat, how y'all feeling about this feature? I'm personally not excited for it.
Neither was I.
I'm gonna be honest, this
Neither
game
was
is
I.
just tweaking things.
Did I not say that? It's just a tweak. That's all 25 gonna be, is a tweak.
That we've already had, and yeah, man, there's only so many different variations we can have a takeover. There's only so many different variations we could really have badges. Yeah, I'm not excited anymore. 2K is just a bunch of small tweaks each year. I don't know. I'm not excited. None of this sound like juicy. I'm just listening.
It don't.
For somebody who likes to play in the
It
post.
don't.
What can you tell us
bro.
about badges in 2K25?
This year we have 40 badges. They're a lot more all-encompassing than they have been in the past.
There's a red badge now.
Each one of them has a larger impact. And so we're really happy with the badge allotment that we have right now. We feel like we've hit every part of basketball that's important. And ultimately, we're accentuating everybody's play style for these badges.
One other thing I want to talk about is badge progression.
Badge progression is basically how often are you using your badge.
Yeah.
The more often you use the badge, the faster it's going to progress. Ultimately, though, if you don't use your badge this year, you won't regress, which I'm sure our fans are pretty happy about.
Okay, so there's no more badge regression. Once you get it, you keep it no matter the level. Okay, I understand that. I don't really care for that, but I don't really care at all. This is something that
So it
I'm
sounds
not
like badges are
feeling.
completely reworked this year in 2K25.
Yeah, so this year we introduced a new level of badge called Legend. It's a level above Hall of Fame.
Legend, that's
It's
what's
pretty difficult to get. You have to raise your attributes pretty high, but ultimately, you know, it really allows you to dominate.
Man, we don't watch all this. Like, we don't watch all that. Like, it's we got Ronnie at the end. Let me see what his lion ass got to say.
Was overpowered that needed to be nerfed. Now we got a lot more customization with takeovers and badges. Right now it just is what it is, man.
There's something we look forward
Let's
to
get it.
every year. Well, in NBA 2K25, there's a lot to talk about. We
Yeah.
always start with the
I don't know why I'm listening to Ronnie. He's a known liar. He does it every
Facts.
year. Every time it comes to selling
Facts.
game, he does nothing less than lie to get that product out there. But let's see what new information he's giving us that wasn't in the official breakdown.
builder. First off, you can create your own build, all from scratch.
Okay.
Get down into the nitty-gritty.
Nitty-gritty.
Make a build that works for you.
Build
Coming
working
back
for
from
me.
NBA 2K24. I'm of course talking about the community build.
Yeah.
That's going to be a great
Community.
guide for you guys if you're looking to emulate your favorite content creator or whatnot. There are 72 new takeovers and 14 new takeover abilities.
Okay.
We're sort of getting rid of the metagame of you being able to trigger when your takeover happens.
Yeah.
Instead, there are now 5 layers of progress as you head towards getting hot. You don't trigger it anymore. It builds and gradually enhances your gameplay.
Okay.
As you get, warm to all the way to hot. What's cool this year is we are evolving to another badge level.
Ooh.
And of course, that badge level is
I heard all this already. I'm not listening to it anymore. I'm not. I don't care to listen to any more of this. So they told us about MyCareer. You're gonna be from Chicago. They told us about the builder, which is the same exact builder from last year. I'm not about to just sit here and hear this man live for like another minute and change. I'm not about to do that. So same builder. Yeah, MyCareer is based in he's from Chicago. Looked up to Michael Jordan. You got 70 different takeovers and all this other stuff, but your player will still be restricted. There's multiple things that your player may not be able to do. If you put good on one, you're gonna get bad on the other. Same thing from last year. 2K25 will just be a tweak, like I've been saying, and I ain't got no more to say about it. Like I said, those of you who got 2K pre-ordered, 2K robbed you guys, bro. I'm sorry. took you for your bread. I don't got no more to say. But without further ado, this is the end of the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell so you never miss a video. And I'm out. I'll see you in the next video, man.